Good morning, everyone. This is Dan with the Ebike Nation. Welcome to my channel. Hey, we're going to get out and ride the Ranger today. This is my 52 volt, 20 amp hour, 26 by 4 inch fat tire bike. It's got a 750 watt Bafang motor on the back. It's got hydraulic brakes, Logan hydraulic brakes. And it's also got 180 millimeter rotors. And it's also got the battery sitting right here in the down tube. So yeah, we're going to get out and ride and give this thing a run today. And I'll see you. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dan with Ebike Nation. Again, hey, we're going to fly the drone in front of us here. And I won't be talking as the drone's flying along there. But yeah, we're going to show you what this thing can do when I put it in the dolly mode where it'll stay out in front of me. So we'll do that just for a little bit here.
Current mode, bird eye. Custom, dolly track.
This is the one that'll be out in front of me. This is a cool little drone. I think I paid $399 for this drone, but I'll tell you, it's a great little drone. It folds up, put it in your pocket, weighs about 25 grams. So yeah, really light. But yeah, let's get this thing out here and let it do a little bit of tracking for us.
Continue, dolly track.
Hit some wind there, maybe following us now. Well, I think it went down. Yep, hit a little gust of wind there, and you can't really go over 15 mile an hour because it will, it'll just quit working. So I'm gonna have to get out of the open area here and get into a area that's not, get off my bike here. Gonna have to get out in an area where I don't have a strong breeze here because it don't do real well when it gets about 15 mile an hour, and it actually hit a gust of wind there, and that's all it took. So we're gonna go up the trail here a little bit and try it again. So I'll put it in my pocket here till we get back up there. I got to get out of this opened air to where I can have this thing stay in front of us. So we'll ride up here a little ways, get out of the open wind, and we'll try it again. I don't know if that DJI mic is suppressing this wind, but it's pretty breezy right through here. Definitely a little breezier today. Since I've left, it's picked up a little bit in wind. And again, the drone will only do about up to 15 mile an hour wind. And at that point, it's going to quit following you or quit staying out in front of you. Excuse me. There might be a guy on a bike finally coming. First one I've seen today. Nope, actually somebody jogging. I thought it was a biker, but somebody getting their morning jog in, I guess. Yeah, I want to thank you guys for following me along on this ride today. Let me know what you guys think about it. Put any comments down there for me. Let me know that the audio is good too, because I've been struggling with that a little bit, but when you wear a face mask and cover your mouth, you're obviously not going to get a whole lot of good audio. So let me know how the audio is working out today. And usually somebody will chime in and tell me. But yeah, I love using this little Hover Air X1 drone. It adds little different dynamic dimensions to my channel. It's kind of like having a cameraman with you. Instead of you having to use a selfie stick on the end of your bike or whatever, I'm able to get a lot better coverage like this. Yeah, we'll wait till we get up here a little bit. I know a pretty covered area once I get up here a little bit. We'll be able to try that drone again. But overall, in wind, it seems to do pretty good. Until I just lose track of you, and then it's going to go down and land. But the gimbal on the drone has got a really good camera on it. I believe it uses face recognition. But yeah, the drone will take off and land right in the palm of your hand. You don't need a controller with this drone. And again, I paid $400 for it. I think it was well worth the money. Okay, we've come almost 10 miles and down to 91% of the battery. That's good. Less than 10% of the battery in almost 10 miles. That's pretty darn good. So I'm happy with that. Little traffic we got to navigate here to get across the trail. So far, I haven't seen a bike yet today. Unless I'm talking and didn't see it, but I don't think I've seen one bike on the trail today, which is really odd. By now, usually I'm seeing 2 or 3 of them, the regular guys that I see all the time. I mean, it's Friday, it's a weekday, but I still see a lot of the regulars out normally. So yeah, we're going to stop right up here and get the drone going again, and I won't be talking. I'll just let the drone do its filming there. I'll probably do a voiceover on the drone. Because it does not have audio on the drone. Okay, we're going to try right about here. It's still a little breezy, but it's not bad, so let me get the drone out and see if we can do it again. We're going to have, again, this in dolly mode, which is the mode that's out in front of me. And still got 3 bars on the battery, so we should be okay. So anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and shut the camera off, and we're going to fly this thing.
Continue, dolly track.
I'm doing about 13 miles an hour right here, so yeah, it's doing pretty good. We're going to stop it right here. Just wanted to get a little footage of it, so it'll come back to me here in a second. Well, just went back over my head again. I think it's going to land on the trail, so I'm going to go back there and pick it up. Okay, we're done with it. As you can see, it landed right here in the trail. But that's all right. Did good. Once I get used to it, I'll know what it's going to do and what it can't do. But yeah, this is the Hover Air 1. I'm sorry, the Hover Air X1 drone. So I'll go ahead and turn this thing off, put it back in its case, and we'll head on up the trail here and do some more videoing. Got my bike in the way of the guy here. Some people are just rude. They won't even look at you, smile at you, say hi to you. Again, he's not an e-biker. I'm okay with that. But you don't have to be rude. I'm not sure he was rude, but he's going to make sure I move my bike before he was going to go by. He wasn't going to go around me, I can tell you that. But yeah, this is normal. Unfortunately, these 10 speeds that come down through here, and I call it the spandex crowd, which the rest of you do as well, they're sometimes not very nice. First of all, they don't like sharing the trail with us. They think that e-bikes should not be on the trail. I get that all the time. I've had confrontations with people before, thinking they own the trail, and I don't. These motors shouldn't be on the trail. I said, you better read your laws and your regulations in the state, buddy, because you're wrong. But some people are never wrong. You know how that goes. Hey, got another bike up there, I think. Or it could be a walker. We'll do our nice leisurely ride back. Yeah, a lot of new bikes have come out this year, or coming out. I noticed from the conference they had out in Las Vegas. I think it was called the electronic show of some kind, where I guess drone companies, just different audio equipment companies, e-bike companies, they were all out at this conference. I could have went. Cyrusher was going to pay for my flight, and I decided not to go. They really wanted me to go out and see their booth and all that, but I declined it. On your left, my wife had just been getting out of not been feeling well and going through some medical issues, so I didn't want to leave home for 3 or 4 days. But yeah, I noticed, watched a couple videos on the Wired. Very fast bike. I think it'll do about 33 to 35 mile an hour. It's got a strong motor. But there are a lot of good bike companies out there, and a lot of new ones coming on the scene too. Price points are kind of staying where they were, except if some of these companies want to dump their inventory for the new models, they're going to discount them $500, $600. I've seen companies do that already. I mean, when I bought my Cyrusher Komoda, I paid $21.99 for it. And I bet you it wasn't 3 months later, they dropped that thing down to $16.99. I was not happy about that. But they sent me 2 bikes also. So it's a wash for sure. But yeah, if you think you're going to get a good price on a bike, you may have to wait. And the manufacturers will put it on sale. And they really don't go back up. They can say they're on sale. That's really the regular price. I've noticed how these manufacturers do that. Or now if you buy 2 bikes, you can save $500 to $700. That's not too bad of a deal, I guess. If you want 2 e-bikes for you and the missus or whoever. Here's our leaf blower that was past us a while ago. Up here cleaning off the trails. But let me know what you guys ride. What's your preference? As far as, do you want speed? Do you want durability? Do you want range? And you really can't get all of that in one bike. There's some out there, but you're going to pay a hefty price for it. This bike right here fits that criteria. It'll go 28 mile an hour. It'll do 50, 55 miles probably on one charge. As I mentioned, I got 46 miles one day and still had 15% of the battery left on this bike. And I'm 225 pounds. So yeah, the bike did it really well as far as range. As far as comfort, extremely comfortable bike. I did put a Blue Wind seat on it. I did change the stock seat. That made it better. But just handling of the bike, the comfort of the bike, it gets all high marks from me. That little bouncing around you hearing is my cup holder hitting the bike as I'm hitting them bumps. But there is no kind of vibration to this bike. No bolts are making noise. Nothing's come loose on it so far. So yeah, I'm extremely happy with the build of this bike. Again, the price point on this thing I think is $27.95. It's worth it, every penny of it. And again, I'll see if I can get Cyrusher to give me a link for this bike on my channel to where you guys could even save a little more money on it. So I'll get with them on that. You would have already watched at least 6 or 8 other videos before you see this one. I've got like 5 or 6 backed up in the queue. And I'm releasing them every other day now instead of every day. Every other day is enough. I think in the last 2 years I got over 650 videos already out. That shocked the crap out of me. I didn't realize I had that many, but I did. Including shorts and things like that. I love the comfort of the handlebars on this. I actually believe I did put a stem riser on this. I had to bring it up just a little bit. I was leaning forward too much, so I did add a stem riser on this one. But yeah, I'm in pedal assist 3 doing 18, 19 mile an hour. And as I put pressure on them pedals, it's even going faster, obviously, because it's got a torque sensor, which I like a lot better than a cadence sensor. But let me know what you guys like to see in a bike. I know as a senior, and I've got a lot of seniors on my channel, they will tell you they're willing to spend the money to get a quality bike. We're looking for range. Excuse me. We're looking for dependability, and a good built bike is what we're looking for. We're not looking so much for speed. Most of the time I'm doing 17 to 20 mile an hour anyway. But if I wanted to, I can get this bike up to 28 pretty quick. I'm going to show you real quick here. I'm going to go up to pedal assist 5 and I'll show you how fast this thing will do. We're in pedal assist 5 now. Let's see what this baby will do. See if I can point the camera down a little bit. We're at 19 mile an hour. 21. 24. 25. Going up a slight incline here. 26. 27. And again, remember, this is a torque sensor, so I'm having to put a lot of pressure into these pedals. But yeah, I got the 27 there, and I could have got the 28 pretty easily. So that's what this bike will do. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about this thing. I mean, you know, there's preferences of people like 20-inch bikes, 26-inch bikes. As me and a few other reviewers have commented, we would like to see a 24-inch bike coming out. There's a couple on the market, but there's not many, and I'd really like to see 24-inch bikes come out. That's going to be the sweet spot as far as riding. So we'll see what they do. I'm seeing a lot more moped style bikes out there. I own 2 of them. I'm not real crazy about mopeds. They're okay, but there must be a good demand for them because they're selling a lot of them. I have the Ebike, which is the 100-mile range on one battery. That's a moped style. And then I have the Natco F4. That's a moped style. And I'm not saying anything bad against them. It's all about what you like. Yeah, not everything fits for one person, that's for sure. People with knee problems, hip problems, leg problems, they're probably not going to like a torque sensor bike. They're going to definitely like a cadence sensor bike, because that once you get to a certain speed, that motor takes over. Where again, with this torque sensor, you got to put pressure on them pedals. I know Russ's Ride up in Chicago got a great channel, but he doesn't like torque sensors as much because of his knee problems. He's had knee replacements and things, and he's dealing with some other issues right now too. So, diabetes issue, high blood pressure. So, I want to put Russ into my prayers, and people on the channel, if you visit his channel, I know you've already been praying for him, but he's a great dude. I'll give a couple shout outs to Gary up at Ebike Adventures up in New Hampshire. You guys got to subscribe to his channel. He's got a really cool channel with his backdrops and stuff he uses for videos on fixing things and things he wants to review off the bike. He does riding videos, does really well on his channel. So yeah, I'll put that down in there. You guys can subscribe to him. And then again, you've got E-Bike Reviews and Adventures down in Sarasota, Florida. His name is Richard. Him and his daughter Amanda, she joined the channel, and they're doing a really good job. I recommend you guys check them out. Citizen Cycles, another one, puts out really good quality videos. Rip One Outdoors down in, I think it's Mississippi, he does really good. So there's some of the channels you guys can check out. I give high marks, and I watch all their stuff. So yeah, if you guys can jump over and watch those channels, you're going to like their content. And I know a lot of my subscribers are also subscribers of most of them channels anyway. But this is for any newbies that come on here, and I always recommend you guys subscribe to my channel if you have not. Share and like the videos and hit that bell notification, and I'll always try to put out good quality content the best I can. I'm 72 years old, I'm retired. I owned a pest control company and was in the industry 40 years. And turned the company over to my son and my grandsons. They work for him, and I decided to retire, and this is what I do now. I ride these e-bikes. Little gardening in the summer, but I'm going to cut back what I did last year. I had 48 tomato plants last year, and I gave away 90% of what I grew. And that's okay. I get joy of seeing other people get the tomatoes, but it's a lot of work that you got to put into that. So I'm not going to be doing as much gardening this year. My wife says, yeah, you'll say that till it's time. And I said, well, it's almost time now to at least get your seeds started, because that's what I do. I grow everything from seeds. And I'm just not going to do it this year. On your left. As Kenny Rogers used to say, you know when to hold them, you know when to fold them. Well, we never did really get rid of all the mist in the air. Still trying to keep that camera clean. So again, you guys are going to see me swipe that several times in order to, if I can remember, video I did yesterday or day before, I forgot. And it was pretty misty throughout the whole video, and I wasn't crazy about that. So I got to consciously tell myself to clean off the lens as I'm going along here. Now the video I did on the bike itself, I was using my DJI Osmo 3 camera. It's actually a pocket camera, really compact little camera. And I was using that on, so I'll be putting drone footage, the camera you're seeing out in front of me now, and my DJI camera. I'll be piecing all those together when I do editing, so you guys can see some different things of the drone. And yeah, let me know what you guys think of the mixture of those 3 or 4 things. I'm not the greatest at editing stuff. I'm trying to learn that. I'm only using iMovie. I've got Power Director 365 and some other ones I could use. But I'll tell you, to me, they're so complicated to try to figure out. And I just need to sit down and figure them out. Just like I did iMovie. It's getting much easier now that I've been using it for a while. Down to 75% of the battery. We're at 15 miles. That's really good. That'll probably be 45 to 55 mile range on the battery if I had to guess. Wait for traffic to clear here a little bit. You clear one way, they start coming out the other way. Finally clear enough to get over now. Get up here and we'll cross the intersection, go back over to school parking lot, see if you guys have seen plenty of times. We're in the video up there somewhere, so bear with me. Let me know what you guys would like to see me review, and I'll see if I can reach out to some of these companies and they'll send me a bike. Not so easy to get done. You really got to have a lot of subscribers and watch hours and views on your videos, which I'm doing pretty good. I've got about 1,000 and up views on videos I put out, so that's pretty good. I got over 50, almost 5,200 subscribers, which is not bad. Not as big as some of these other channels, obviously, but not bad. Waiting for the light to change here. I'm only one up here, so I'm hoping I'm gonna trigger this light. Usually it takes a car and its weight. It finally cycled through, so here we go. But I certainly hope you guys have enjoyed the video. A couple of the segments are long. But if you don't watch the whole thing, I understand. But I've got some people that are my hardcore subscribers, you may say, love watching these hour-long videos sometimes. I don't get it. I personally can watch some of them. If I like the guy, I'll watch a whole video, an hour. But for the most part, most people watch a few minutes and then they'll go on to something else, but they may miss some important content that you want to get across. So as a influencer and a creator, you've got to try to get your message across pretty quick at the first of the video, or tell them that, you know, stay for the entire video, that for some important things you may want to hear and they may want to hear, and then they'll go ahead and fast forward through a lot of the video, obviously, to get to what they want to see. It's a balancing act when you're doing these videos. It really is. I mean, you can do riding videos all the time, but you know, you gotta incorporate videos on unboxing and assembly of bikes, and do repair videos. That's important. So there's a lot of things that you can do when you're doing these. Doing drone footage like I do, I think people want to see that as well. So anyway, this is where I started the video, with the drone in this parking lot, and this is where we're going to end the regular video. So yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching the video, and share, like, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification, and put any comments down in the comment section for me, and I will see you guys on the next video.